coming now.
Here he is. We brought his casket. He died in that cabin. Killed by the beast. You can close it.
His body won't take the heat any longer. I think you should bury him now.
I'd like to accompany the casket to the cemetery, Doctor. Let them take me.
I'm not going to deny your rights, since you are his widow.
I'll go with him, too. I love my brother.
But nobody else can go with you. His body might have some disease.
Aunt Maria, don't do it!
Leave her alone. A woman's heart doesn't listen to orders.
I want to see him just once more. Before he's buried, I must see his face again.
Open the casket.
I'll do it. Mother.
Son! Oh, son!
What's the matter with you? Why wasn't I sent for? Open it.
You know my son has been writing for hours. Let him look.
But Maria!
Can't you let him say goodbye? You must.
Open it again.
There's no one there. It's empty.
Empty?
It can't be. The corpse has disappeared.
No!
It is better that you go to bed, ma'am. You will take sick.
Leave me here. I wouldn't be able to sleep. Right now, I'm sure that my niece needs you much more than I do.
I'll say good night then.
Turn out the lights. I'd rather sit here with the candle flame.
you're as bad as your aunt. Now you get right to bed. It's very late, child.
It's no use trying. The storm wouldn't let me get any sleep. And my aunt, how is she?
In the same mood as always. Sitting there. Quiet as a berry at night. Just sitting there thinking in the darkness.
I'd like to be alone. I know you'll understand.
Anything you say, my dear.
You shouldn't worry about me.
But to try to get some rest.
Oh, man, things are really starting to heat up now, boy. Yeah, it's... Whoa! Holy cats!
Well, howdy do, Commander USA.
Hey!
How them boots been treating you, huh, boy?
Hey, look who showed up! Boy, that's Sam Spado, owner and proprietor of Sam Spado's Tex-Mex Boot Shop, Beauty Salon, Detective Agency, and Delicatessen. Hey, how you doing, pal?
Fine, I'm just fine, Commander. I just dropped on by to invite you and all your friends to come on down to the mall and visit us at Sam Spado's Tex-Mex Boot Shop, Beauty Parlor, Detective Agency, and Delicatessen.
Whoa.
We got tacos, we got facials, we got real live reptiles. And if that ain't enough to make your jaw gape open and catch a few stray flies, you come on down and see your Tex-Mex spies. We're detective of sorts, but we're cowboys too. So come on down and eat a taco or two. And if you don't want to eat, I mean just in case, relax, enjoy, we'll put a taco on your face. So come on down and say howdy do, cause at Sam Spado's we got everything for you.
Taco facial, huh? Yeah, sounds real appetizing. Hey, listen, we'll get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster right after this. Sure. Up there. Oh, hey, stick around, boy. Yeah, this next part of the movie's gonna be pretty exciting. Yeah, because we get to meet Moonlight, the Wonder Horse. Whoa, yeah, move over, Mr. Red, because Moonlight dances. Whoa, yeah, this is some talented horse, boy. Whoa, man, where did you get a load of squirrel eyes? Yeah, he's kind of like Gaston's sidekick, you know? Yeah, he's kind of the Pinky Lee of Mexico, boy. Whoa, yeah, when he sings, he sounds a little like Al Jolson, you know what I mean? Yeah, when he's doing a jazz singer, kind of brings a tear to your eye. Whoa, yeah, maybe it's pollen. Ah, well, what do you need? Dancing horses, singing sidekicks, and horror. Who could ask for anything more, eh? Sure. Yeah, let's get back to the Swamp of the Lost Monster. Whoa!
No, I don't want anybody to know what happened near the swamp today. The people there are superstitious. This could cause a panic. They all believe in sorcery, witchcraft. I don't want my brother's name mixed up with anything like that.
Besides, they're afraid of something else. They haven't thought about it yet, but a body's disappeared and it has tremendous power. If it carries the disease I think it carries, it can spread death through the whole region. I mean it. If the local inhabitants find out, there'll be no end to what they can do. Men, we have much more to do than just keep the secret. We have to find it and find it fast. In my opinion, we have only 24 hours or less before we're caught in the grips of an epidemic without being prepared to handle it. Early tomorrow morning, we'll start making a thorough search. There must be a logical solution to this, and we've got to find it.
You're right. But I won't keep you any longer. Good evening.
A logical solution, eh? What logic? It's enough to drive a man mad. Let's say the casket had a false bottom, and there were tunnels underneath the grave. The cadaver disappeared while they were lowering the casket. They had 10 seconds, that's all. I'm going to bring in a person who can get this mystery solved.
Who?
He lives up the road. He's a detective. I'm sure he'll know how to handle this.
Just a minute. Don't forget our agreement not to reveal our secret to anyone.
Look, a minute ago I stood here and heard that doctor say we had 24 hours, that's all. I'm not about to keep that secret. It'd be criminal. Good night.
run. Javier's coming.
Javier. Javier. Can you hear?
There's a monster here! Someone help! Man the oars! Come on, boat, go! 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 Stop rocking the boat! Oh, Lord, get me back to land, quick. Get me back to my sweet green grass. I'll sink in another second. I'll sink. Home, sweet home. Land, sweet land. Ah, that Martian again. Get him away from me. Help! Someone help me. Oh, help. Martian's coming after me. Gaston, come down here and help me. Oh, that was the ugliest Martian I ever saw. This enormous beast hit me over in the swamp, Gaston.
What's the matter, Squirrel Eyes?
Don't you ever leave a friend alone like that, especially when he's young and inexperienced like me.
Yes, but what's the matter?
This animal appeared and he tipped over my boat.
What are you talking about?
It was swimming underwater, and when I tried to get away in the dugout, he rocked it. Look at me. I'm wetter than a prairie dog in a hurricane.
So it was a monster, huh?
I don't care who shot that gun. There was a monster down there. I'm no fool. So that's why you wrote me that you wanted me to come to the swamp with you. Fist fights and monsters all over the place. No, if that's the way it's going to be, I'm going home. I've had enough of this.
Man alive, I've been talking about myself all this time, and I didn't notice you. You've been wounded.
Forget it, Squirrel Eyes. It's just a scratch.
But it could get infected. No. We'd better have you patched up in town. It's serious.
Okay, you win.
You bet I will.
There are funny things going on in there. You have to watch out. You never can tell when you're going to run into an escaped prisoner. Something like that. All set. That wound won't do you in, son.
And the cholera won't either, right, Doctor?
Cholera? Is that an insinuation?
Look, 2 weeks have passed since you spoke about a period of 24 hours. And we haven't seen any plague yet.
Why?
Javier told me the whole story. He went to visit me at my ranch.
I'm sorry he did that. He gave us his word. We made a promise not to talk.
You're a doctor of medicine. You're practical. Can you explain the empty coffin and the other mysteries?
I've lived among these people for 20 years now, and I've seen things you'd call incredible. I've come to respect many of their strange beliefs. There are some supernatural forces that modern society doesn't understand, but they exist. Situations that can't be explained. That could be the situation now.
Sorry, Doc, I'm practical. I like facts, you know. I intend to find them. Guess I've got a lot of work to do. See you later, Doctor.
Please deposit 10 cents for the next 3 minutes ever since deregulation. Whoa, hey, there you are, boy. Okay, let's get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster. Yeah, right after this, sure. This old Squirrel Eyes sings again. Whoa! Oh, yeah, man, he just kind of, well, he's kind of like he comes out of a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical or something, you know? Yeah, any minute you expect him to burst into Oh, What a Beautiful Morning or something. Yeah, excuse me a second. Entrez-vous! What? Whoa, hey, it's a telegram. All right, that was quick service here. What? Oh, hey, a singing telegram. Terrific. What? What? Lika, your sister, Rose, is dead. Last in the second race? Gee, that's a swell message there, Miss. Listen, I don't have any change. I'll get you later. Hey, listen, let's get back to the Swamp of the Lost Monster.
Come on. You can forget the games now. There's work to do in town. Let's go, muchachos.
Yeah, let me get my horse.
You heard him. Probably the best sport there is fishing, Gusto. Nothing like it to calm you down. You know, I brought in a fish with a length of 20 feet.
20 feet, you say?
20 feet of line. I know my fishing, but there's a limit to
I thought it was a manatee.
a manatee. What's that?
They're large, fat animals of the Tricheches family. Their tails are long and broad.
You don't know what they are?
No. But I know one family who's got a daughter that's treacherous. She really looks like a fish. But that's beside the point. Forget it. Nah.
Hey, you. You've got 3 minutes to get out of here. And 10 minutes to get out of town.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me, please. Excuse me, please. Excuse me, please.
I said 3 minutes, sonny.
You think we'd better go, Gaston? What's the use of staying?
You better get going. Your 3 minutes are nearly up.
Excuse me, please. I think I'd better have my beer in a safer place, if you don't mind. I'll be waiting outside. Uh-oh.
Well, I guess I gotta throw you out.
Watch out! Hold it. Imbeciles. He came here to help my nephew. You respect him or you answer to me. This was all a big mistake.
That's okay.
Beat it. Beat it, I said.
He's better every time. Walk him around a little.
I think she's having fun talking to that stranger.
You said you had to talk to him.
I've got bad news, Julie. Someone murdered Javier on the road to my ranch 6 days ago. I'm very sorry. Don't let them know that I told you. You better not tell your aunt until I've had a chance to look into the situation. I've been investigating and I've learned certain things. Things linked to Javier's death.
What?
He's going to tell her everything.
Come on.
He's got some plan. I'll have to scare them till they leave the ranch.
Easy.
Get ready for this, boy. Whoa, hey, there you are, boy. Yeah, just in time, boy. Sam and I are ready to make up a little snack. You know Sam, don't you? Sure, he's the proprietor of Sam Spado's Boot Shop Beauty Salon, Delicatessen, and Detective Agency here. Yeah, I got a little hungry watching the movie, and I figured I'd make up some of my own groovy, man, 5-spice, 4-alarm chili. Now, what you do, you start out with some groovy refried beans. Get them right into your blender there, boy. Then you take a few jalapeno peppers, depending on how spicy you like it. And I always like it spicy. Sure, a couple of shots of Tabasco sauce. Now, you can put in some red or yellow mustard. Heck, you could even use Chinese mustard if you like that extra little rush, you know what I mean? Then we put in some Acapulco spring water. Wow, sounds good, boy. And then just a little bit of Peptic Dismal. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a preventative thing, you know? Yeah, I like to get it in there right at the top. Now, you get that all in there, put your cap on nice and safe, and give her a mix, boy. Whoa, you can just smell that aroma wafting, you know? Yeah, it really does something for me. Whoa, smells good, huh, Sam? Yeah, well, wait till you taste this, boy. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Yeah.
I just love chili.
Well, wait till you taste this one. Huh? Whoa, well, holy, wait a minute.
the...
Well, hey, you ready to get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster? Yeah, this next part's gonna be kind of neat because, well, not only are Gaston and Julie getting a little more friendly, you know, but we're going to actually find out Maria's horrible, horrible secret. Oh, yeah, it's real exciting. Sure. Okay, let's get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster.
La 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 Boy, I got a live one on the hook. It's one of them manatee critters.
You know, Carmela told me the swamp is haunted by ghosts. And when they went through it, the spirits stole Uncle's body. The trouble is they don't know when they did it.
That's nonsense. Your aunt saw the body when it was being put into the grave. However, she could have been lying.
My aunt's never told a lie.
Tell me, who'd benefit by the disappearance of your uncle?
Are you talking about insurance?
Could be.
Yes, there is insurance. 6 policies taken out here and in England and France, too. Altogether, it comes to $1 million. Nacho took them out years ago. He's my uncle's brother.
But in that case, he'd get no benefit out of the disappearance. Unless they find the body around here. They won't pay him a cent.
There she blows. Ah! Chihuahua, look here, it's a body. A body. Yeah.
It's your friend.
Don't come near.
Oh, madre mia. Oh, I was only fishing for a fish, I swear.
What happened?
Look, Gaston, it's a dead man, look.
You better not be seen around here. Get going.
I swear I'll never fish here again.
The swamp ghost brought him back.
They found Jose just a second ago. They killed him and threw his body in the water hole.
You've got to help me, Carmela. They're going to kill me. I'm absolutely sure they're after me.
Don't talk like that. Please don't.
I can foresee things. I've always been able to look into the future. I know they're going to murder me.
But who?
There is someone who is going to come from the other world to wreak his vengeance upon me.
You mean your husband sold?
Yes. He died without finding out my secret. My horrible secret.
Look, you're the one who got us into this. Now you gotta find a way out. Tell us what to do.
Listen, the insurance was my idea. Nothing more. The other idea was yours, Nacho, and you bungled it. You didn't plan it out.
Well, why blame me? How did I know that my nephew would bust in on us? How was I to know that this would happen? And that Javier would tell the whole story before he dropped dead?
With the appearance of that old gravedigger's body, this fellow just might bring in the federal police, you know.
Might, he says. Might not, too. You let a bunch of luck or we get his roots in the ground. You gotta tear their roots out. Now, before the others know. We gotta move fast.
There's still time, you know. Why not get it done now? Why do you think we got rid of the old gravedigger?
Because you and I were pretty sure he would call in the law. Let's say we get rid of that pair. Then no one's gonna be bothering us. If you two are scared, we can do the job. Are you with us?
Of course they are.
Well, yes. I guess that's the only way left open. If they're dead, they can't harm us.
Tell me who you are. I know there's someone in here. Talk to me. Talk to me. Answer me. Oh, answer me for the love of heaven. Julie, in here. Julie!
Aunt Maria!
Julie, who's in here with us?
I don't know. There's no one here.
Julie, do you realize I can't see a thing? I've been blind for several months now. The only person who knows about it in this house is Carmela. I'm blind. I'm blind.
You mustn't cry. Please don't.
I've stayed here in this house for all these months. I have several enemies, you know. I tried not to let my husband know about my blindness. You see, I feared him. Ever since I found out that he only wanted my money. But when I learned about that, it was too late to do a thing. I was helpless then. There's nothing we can do now. They took all the money. The hacienda's mortgaged, and there are no proofs with which I can go to court. My husband is dead. But it's ironic, isn't it? Now that he is dead, now is when I'm more afraid of him than ever. I tell you, I'm just terrified, Julie, dear. I'm like a lost child, and I don't know why it is.
Mama.
Oh, man, that was exciting, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, that old squirrel eyes, boy.
Mama.
The heck?
Mama.
Holy cats.
Mama.
Oh, no, easy, big. No, everything will be all right. No, that... Oh, wait a minute. Holy mackerel! Whoa! Ah, gee! Yeah, we'll get back to the swamp of the lost monsters right after this, eh? Whoa. We could do just a... Whoa, hey, there you are, boy. Yeah, just in time. Oh, yeah, my friend Debbie stopped by, and she graciously volunteered to let Sam Spado, famous Tex-Mex detective and beauty consultant, give her a real special facial. Right there, Sam?
Well, right you are, Commander. And what a lucky girl Debbie is, huh?
Yeah.
This is a special formula made with very secret ingredients imported exclusively from the swamps of Texas. Whoa. Got some Tex-Mex red mud, a couple of handfuls of fried beans, and a little swamp water for fragrance. I like to call it the Tex refried bean patch.
Wow.
Just a little right on over here. Oh, don't worry, relax, my dear. I guarantee this is going to improve your complexion.
Whoa. I don't know about the complexion, but it's doing something for my digestion.
And another thing. Since you were blind, why was it you asked him to take the lid off the coffin once more to have a glimpse at my uncle?
You don't understand. I had to use logic and make the rest of them think that I could see perfectly well. Isn't it normal that I would want to see him one last time in the cemetery? What kind of woman wouldn't make such a request?
And just as they opened the coffin, don't you recall hearing a strange noise?
I think I understand you. You think Fabian got out before we came to his grave, isn't that right, Julie? No, they only opened it once. I know, I heard the whole thing. And a few seconds later, Javier got to the cemetery. No, Julie. Fabian's dead, I'm sure.
But he disappeared, that you know.
Yes. And I don't doubt that he's rotting somewhere underwater in the swamp and his soul is repenting of sins. That's exactly how things are, Julie. You're wasting your time with your theories, dear. I'm very tired. Help me to my bed, please.
Don't you try to dress now. I'm going to stay here with her all night.
Well, good night.
I'm sorry I said such things to you. I know I upset you, Julie.
Oh, forget it.
Carmela? Are you there? Carmela? Are you in here? What's the matter? Why must you make me suffer?
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
You still suspect my Aunt Maria. You went into her room tonight to find out what you could. You were wrong. Secret fund. You don't seem to confide in anyone. Does that mean that I'm under suspicion?
Only you didn't go to the cemetery, and she did. And the secret's among those who were there. That
She lost her eyesight, that we know. Just a few months ago. And only Carmela knew about it.
Let's say she got sick during the past few months. Dr. Morales would have visited her. She might have fooled all the rest of you here. But he knows about it, I'm sure he does. Let's say he talked about it, and the others know the truth.
What others?
The ones that went to the cemetery, for example. If Javier hadn't shown up at that moment, buried an empty coffin, no one would have caught onto a thing. And your uncle would have collected the insurance right away.
But in any case, Gaston, they did hide the body around here.
Mama, I've been hit.
What's the matter?
The monster clobbered me out there on the porch. After that, he brought me here to this room.
When I saw you out there on the terrace, I brought you in and threw you on the bed.
He did? I was here sleeping. And all of a sudden, I felt this strange eyes watching me. I opened my eyes. I went to the balcony, and there stood that fishy-eyed ghost.
What was it?
You must be kidding. That scaly monster.
Come on now, that monster again?
Look, please don't try to say I'm lying to you. I saw the thing. I saw it very clearly back there in the swamp earlier.
Are you sure?
Look, just as sure as my name's Espergencio Albertini Balderon, I saw it. I did. I'm afraid.
And now, where were you exactly, Commander, on the night of September 14th of this year?
Well, how the heck should I know?
Isn't it also true, Commander, that you are not the Commander USA, as you claim, but in actuality you are Espergencio Albertini Balderon?
Who?
Did you ever pick your feet in Poughkeepsie?
We'll get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster right after this. Sure. Oh, thanks. Oh, you ready, boy? Yeah, this next part of the movie's gonna be really exciting, man. Especially if you're like, well, kind of studying to be a meteorologist, you know? I want you to notice the weather change coming up, boy. Yeah, it goes like from torrential rain to these beautiful sunny skies, like in less time than it takes to say, occluded frontal system, you know? Yeah, and then everybody goes downtown to this great fiesta.
Did I hear someone say fiesta?
Whoa!
Fiesta?
Oh.
Fiesta?
Whoa!
Oh, we're going to have a fiesta. If you can't get a date, bring your sister. You can dance until you get a blister. And we'll all have a whole lot of fun. Hey, the swamp, the swamp, the swamp.
Hey!
We're dancing into the swamp. The swamp, the swamp, the swamp. We're dancing into the swamp. Oh, we're going to have a fiesta. If you can't get a date, bring your sister. You can dance until you get a blister. And we'll all have a whole lot of fun.
Hey! Fishy but festive, man. Yeah, let's get back to the Swamp of the Lost Monster. Whoa!
Carmela,
I hear you. I'm right here.
listen, when the others are asleep, I want to go to the library.
But why?
to look for some documents. It's very urgent.
No, don't do it now. It could be dangerous. The Natchez room is near the library. But tomorrow you can do it. There is a fiesta, remember? No one is going to stay in the house. They are all going to... You must not take too long. They will return soon.
There. It's open. I'll need your help.
Life insurance policy of Fabian Mendoza.
Oh, no.
As beneficiary, Ignacio Mendoza.
All that insurance. $1 million. Why did he take out all that insurance favoring his brother? Why?
You look worried.
Someone set off the alarm. And I left all my policies in that safe.
Come on.
Don't you touch Carmela. And don't forget, this is my house. I can do just as I please, Nacho.
And now that you've found out, my dear sister-in-law, now what? Do you think it's strange that my brother took out all that life insurance and left it to me? Let's be frank. You hated him the way he hated you.
I don't think there's any use continuing the farce. You went blind months ago. As far as the insurance is concerned, Nacho and I will be sharing it. You won't get away, so there's no use hoping. I warn you, you're going to start cooperating with us if you want to live. There's no one else in the house. The servants went into town to the fiesta. Your niece and her friend left early this morning.
You know, wind and weather can be rough on your skin, and that's the time that you need Groovie Man Scale Away, the medicated cream that takes the rough edges off. So say goodbye to unsightly skin and say hello to Groovie Man Scale Away. Whoa, holy get! You need the giant economy size. Man, I can't let us stay indoors. Huh? Okay, let's get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster right after this. Whoa. Oh, man, yeah, the monster's back in the water, and Gaston's going swimming in his red Speedo suit. Yeah, wait till you see it, boy. It's redder than tomato soup. Sure. Ah, let's get back to Swamp of the Lost Monster. Whoa.
Here? Yeah, about there. Looks like he found that manatee down there.
There he is.
Here, let me give you a hand. You're wetter than tomato soup. Did you find the monster?
Do you feel all right, Gaston?
Fine. I didn't find a thing.
No monster?
Nothing.
You're gonna stay tied till a certain person gets here. Then we'll decide how to handle you.
I only need a couple of more clues to wrap up this case. We're going to have to split up. You two better go to that cabin in the hills where Fabian died.
Okay, only what do we do there?
See if it was burned. That's important.
Important?
If Fabian died of a contagious disease, the doctor would have had to destroy it. On the other hand, if it's standing, we'll begin to suspect the doctor. I'll see you back at the house. I got several things to do there. Make it snappy.
It's up there. Let's go.
Uh-huh. Stay right there, you're dead. Bring him up to the house. Vamos! Vamos, muchachos! Get this pig out of my sight before I kill him. Come on. Hey, oh, yeah, get my hand. Give my hand. Come on, walk. I'm coming. Now take it easy, will you?
Run, Prince. Run and warn Gaston at the house.
He's getting away. Go bring that horse back. Hurry, Chabelo.
The other day you treated me as a friend. You changed suddenly.
Shut up and don't move.
Well, this makes things a lot easier. Now I know who I want. I came to find the truth, and I sure did get it.
I don't think it's going to help you much. You see, up there, they don't understand these earthly things.
Let's talk about Javier. He got to the ranch before he died. He talked in front of witnesses.
Why do you think I'm interested in what he said?
Who's not going to be interested in the disappearance of a corpse just when they were getting ready to bury it? The most interesting fact was that the man was alive still.
You're not making much sense.
I think you know what I'm talking about. That Doña Maria is blind. That by taking advantage of the fact that you were able to carry out the disappearance, she never found out the truth.
She can't see, but she can hear. And she didn't hear any noise at all on the little trip we took down the river.
Yes, you're right. But there was a moment when you were able to open the casket.
When, for example?
When she demanded that it be opened once again, am I right?
You're having hallucinations. Suppose you're right. Can you say where my brother is now?
In the lake. Using diving equipment and playing fishman. How about that theory? Her horse. Help me find Julie. Come on.
Oh, man. Hey, did you notice how Gaston jumped onto Julie's horse there? Oh, man, that's enough to cause a serious split in your personality, you know what I mean? But it must be neat to have a horse like Blood Prince, you know, with a homing instinct like that. Sure, first sign of trouble, zoom, he takes off, you know? It kind of reminds me of my first wife. Yeah, but that's another story. Yeah, let's get back to the swamp of the lost monster right after this. Sure. Okay, you ready? Yeah, my favorite part of the movie's coming up, boy. The ending. Yeah, this is gonna be really neat because they have this fight, you know? Yeah, they kind of do like a Tex-Mex version of the Keystone Cops. Oh, yeah, it's really great. Plus, Maria holds a gun on the doctor. Yeah, and he gets real scared. Yeah, but he can't be too bright, you know, because, well, Maria's been blind for a couple of months. I mean, her aim's got to be off, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to the conclusion of the Swamp of the Lost Monsters. Whoa!
What happened? There is nothing to worry about. I hit him on the head and he's sleeping peacefully. I'm going to tie him up while he's still dreaming. Chihuahua, this man, he has eaten too much enchiladas.
The horse has come back. Let's get him.
I pass.
Me too. I'll up you 20.
I can bust this door down easy just by giving me a couple of pushes. But let's wait until our friends in there are gone.
Oh, Lord, help us. Let the horse find Gaston.
Yeah. Amen.
3 aces.
I think I'll stop playing poker with this guy. He's a professional.
Don't make excuses.
Did you not know sleep is good for you?
Don't struggle or I'll fire.
Oh! Look up there. Oh!
Hey, what was that?
They're gone. We were kidnapped. It's our money now. You stay right here. This is a job for men. No women allowed. This is like a rat, eh? Join the party. We're all waiting for you. Hey, take it easy. I'm not hard to convince.
My uncle.
Yes. You thought he was dead. But that day in the cemetery, he took advantage of your aunt, knowing she couldn't see. He got out of the casket when they opened it. Well, I guess that closes the case.
Gaston,
Yes?
I can't hear a thing.
Reckon they're trying to say goodbye to each other, but... Well, I don't think they want witnesses right now.
If I only had my sight.
you will very soon. In a few weeks, you will be able to travel to the city. And the specialist says you will be fine.
Who asked you?
Take it easy, sir. Whoa, hey there, you know, boy. Hey, that was a real touching kind of ending, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
a classic.
Whoa, yeah, man. But it's kind of nice how everything worked out in the end. I mean, like Maria gets her eyesight back, and Gaston and Julie are in love, and everything works out and gets wrapped up just swell. You know what I mean?
Just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And heck, I guess it's time we wrapped up things in the old video vault for today, huh?
And don't forget, boys and girls, come on down to the mall and see Sam Speedo.
Yeah, thanks a lot there, Sam. Hey, listen, I hope you're going to be here next week. Yeah, it's going to be real exciting. I'm going to be showing the terror of Frankenstein. Whoa! Oh, yeah, it's going to be really neat. That's 2 o'clock Eastern and Pacific, 1 o'clock Central. Till then, keep your nose in the wind and your tail to yourself. See ya, Toby.
Hammer hunts the killer of fellow private investigators. Stacy Keach stars as the new Mike Hammer, tonight at 7. Then...